Hello friends, I wanted you to go over the calculator today, just the basic functions of the calculator. So, you can see this is the regular calculator. First, let us switch it on. So, once you switch it on, you will get a screen like this which says do not show this again. So, press enter. So, that means the screen will not show again and you will see a small cursor blinking there. Now, these has got some basic calculations. So, you start with something simple. You want to take say 7 into 8, correct, 7 into 8 is equal to 56. Now, these are some regular calculators, regular calculations. Okay. Now, apart from that, you need to know of some basic things about the calculator. One is the mode option. So, go to the mode option. Now, this will allow you to set your calculator in whichever mode you want. Normally, it is in the normal mode which is blinking, which the cursor is blinking there. Now, then you have for this is very important, for the angle you have the radian and the degree. Usually it is by default it is the radian mode, you can change it to degree mode. This comes from the mode function. Once again I will go over it. So, these are the things you can do. Press the mode, all these things will open and then you adjust the degree if you want to find radian degree. Let me show you this how it can be done. For example, if you want to find say, now clear this, say you want to find sine 30, okay, you press the sine and press 30. Now you would expect the answer to be half, but you will get something else. The reason is 30 is taken in the radian mode. So you have to convert it to degree mode. To convert it to degree mode, you go to mode and then change this to degree, correct. This is the thing your button you are using for moving, maneuvering it and then press enter. So, now it is in the degree mode. Now, you go to and take clear this and go to sine 30 and now you will get the expected answer of 0.5. So, by definition it is in the default mode by default, but it is in the radian mode, but you can change it to whichever you want. So, this mode function we will elaborate on it. I am just going through the basic idea as soon as you open the calculator what you can do. So, there are many things you can go in this. For example, now let me put this back in the mode radian mode. So, press enter here just like that and then you can keep on scrolling going down. There are functions, different types of functions. We will elaborate on all this later. Then you have something called as real and complex numbers. So, complex numbers, when you are dealing with complex numbers, you need to put it in the a plus bi form. So, that is about it. Then there is something called as math. In math you go, you can get something like fractions, decimals, cube roots. So, you just press this math button here and you will get a wide menu of choices in that, and you get the number mode in which you have the absolute function, modulus function, that is. So, it is called abs. Then you have the integer function, all these functions are there, these are available in math NUM. You can also have probability functions, PRB, it comes under PRB where you have the NCR and all that. For example, if you want to find say for 5C2, you have to press 5 first, 5, correct, then you have to press that NC2. For NC2 you go to math, go to PRB and you go to NCR. So, this comes to 5 NCR 2 and then press enter and you will get the answer as 10. Or you want to find say 10 factorial, assume you wanted to find 10 factorial. So, you go to 10 just like that 10 and then again go to math and go to PRB and you can see the factorial button there. Just press that and then press enter and you have this 3628800. So, these are some simple functions. I will elaborate more on this. So, remember when you are finding simple functions, so you have to go to the radian mode or degree mode, whichever is appropriate, okay. And yeah, you can do matrices with this, metrics, which we will come to that later. You can do inverse functions, and whenever you want to do the blue button, you have to go with the second and then blue. For example, you want to find say sine inverse 1. Now, how do you find sine inverse 1? Something like this. You go to this inverse sine inverse. Can you see sine inverse? Now, let us press sine inverse say 0.5. 0.5, close the bracket if required and then press enter. So, you will get 0.5235. Now, you would expect this answer to actually be pi by 6. So, let us see what is pi by 6. Okay. Now, pi you can get 3.14 divided by 6 and you will see that you get the same answer, almost the same. So, instead of giving pi by 6, you will get the answer in the decimal form. Okay. So, that is the basic introduction to the calculator. So, you can see how to graph all these things are there on top, which I am going to explain to you one after the other. So, this is the TI-84 calculator. Okay. So, you can have a look at it, various things, various functions, the blue button, all these things, e power x, everything. This is what you are going to, there are some apps also, we will talk about it a little later, and the alpha button. The alpha button is usually used for writing some letters A, B, C and all that, those scripts. That is how we use the alpha button here. So, you get anything which you want to write, say for example Q or anything like that, O. Okay. So, then you press the alpha button, for example alpha you press and then you press this, you will get U. Can you see that? So, that is how we use this function. Then you can clear it, and anytime you want to reset the memory, what you can do is you can go to second and then press this MCM button, memory button. So, it will show you various things which you can clear. You can just go down and either say clear entries or you can just say reset. So, this will completely reset your RAM, all RAM functions, all the things will be deleted. You can just bravely press reset, nothing is going to happen, all and it is not like your mobile phone where all your contacts are going to go, it is only clearing the RAM. So, you can just do it, nothing will happen if you do that. So, this is the basic introduction to the TI-84 calculator. Thank you, and look for more on this. Your calculator actually comes with this cable, you can see this cable. Now, this cable let me show it to you like this. This is connected here and with a small pin like this. Now, this is for the calculator to calculator. So, you can connect two calculators and you can transfer one program to another program using this cable. Apart from that, you also have this cable, this one is a regular USB. This you can connect it to your computer and this to your calculator. This is for downloading software from the website, and you have the CD. Let me show you the CD. So, this CD you can put it on your computer and download the software, and from there, from the Texas website, you can input any programs inside this calculator. All that is only if it is required. As we go ahead, I will keep telling you this information. Now, these cables and all are even if you do not have it, do not worry about it, they are not that important. The main thing is you need to know how to go over the keys of this. I told you that the second key will give you all the blue functions, then the apps function will give you all the apps that are there here in the calculator, if there are any. First, let us switch it on. So, you can see once you press the apps, in this there is only one finance app. Later I will tell you how to download other apps which are required for the SAT program. Okay. Something on conic sections and finding square roots and all that stuff, which you can square root of a complex number, all those things you can do. Those programs you can download it later from using the USB cable or from a calculator to calculator using this. Okay. And you can put the CD in your computer so that is the second. Then the alpha button is for any letters. So, if you press alpha and then you press any of these keys, you can press the letter. For example, here this says U, So, you can press U, let us clear this. So, press alpha and this. So, all these things you can do using this thing, then on off switch, then the enter, and this is the moving cursor switch which you keep moving up and down for accessing any particular function.